for single mothers who need assistance. Okay, now let's have a look at Sagittarius 2025. I'm going to do month by month. Sagittarius 2025. Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising 2025. Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising 2025. Okay, how is everyone today? Good, good. Looking really good, Sagittarius. Starting the year off where your star is rising, you're feeling like you're floating on air, you're feeling like you're being seen, noticed for your talents. You feel like you really hit the jackpot or hit the mark in something. If you are on social media and working on social media, you might actually do some sort of milestone around January. And then it might get a bit stressful in February. You might feel a bit stressed out with the Nine of Swords there. But whatever it is, you're going to have a win or something good is coming about in March. So it could be a legal contract, a visa, something that's coming your way in March. Definitely a purchase, a legal contract, a work contract, something that's going to make you very happy in March. Leading into April, we have the Ace of Cups and then following the Ace of Rods in May. So there's new starts and new beginnings in April and May that are going to make you very happy. And coming together with a relationship or a very good business partnership in June. So it could be something about that as well, Sagittarius, for 2025. And stay to the end because I'm going to do the lucky charms as well. We're doing 3 different spreads and lucky charms. And then in July we have the Queen of Swords. So really clear thinking. I feel like this year coming is going to be a very clear thinking year. It's going to be a clarity year, a year of the veil lifting, a year of insights and a year of opportunities coming to pass. A lot of really, really great things. And then in August, we have things being slightly up in the air. It could be to do with the holidays. It could be to do with not being able to see the full picture or grasping at straws is what I'm getting with that. And then something's going to shake up and burn in September. So we've got the Tower moment here in September. So things really getting unstably unstuck in September, but it's kind of like a crash and burn where things come undone. You might be sort of releasing something as well, letting something go. It could be where you've been living, where you've been working. It could be a relationship, a situation. It could be that you're just sick of certain situations or friends or people or places or things. It could also be that you're doing a big cleanse or a big clearing out of the closet as well in September. And do come back and watch these readings later on. They'll be under the playlist for 2025. Because they could become apparent later, then, you know, you might not see it coming and then you go back and review it and it's like, yes, that happened. So October, we've got more money coming in and new offers. This whole year, it looks to me like new offers and new starts is a whole kind of theme of this year, and a guiding light showing you the way. So you can avoid this Tower thing. You know, it's something that you can avoid because you know about it, you know, beforehand, so you can avoid it. It's about looking at the world in a new way, thinking about things in a new way. Maybe there's some sort of stubbornness or something that you need to get sort of set yourself apart from, and looking at things in a different direction and looking at new horizons that you might not have considered before because of the responsibility or because of the feeling that the road might not open for you in that direction. Okay, let me clarify the Tower. Okay, it's like you're stuck and then something just, if you keep stuck and you don't make a decision and you procrastinate, that's what will happen. The Tower will happen, and then you just don't have any control over it at all. It's like, okay, the Tower moment, that's what's going to happen. And so you need to be more decisive, Sagittarius, this year. You need to be more, I'm getting the word progressive, not that you're not progressive. I'm also getting the word assertive. There's a lot of assertion here with the King and Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups and Rods, and the Knight of Cups and the Star. There's a lot of assertive energy here, and if you're not assertive, then the Tower moment could actually blow up for you, and you're going to have to be assertive whether you like it or not. You're going to have to be assertive. So it's like, if you don't take the horse by the reins and be assertive from the get-go, then it's like the year will assert you, if you know what I mean. Okay, looking at the Coffee Cup Oracle deck right now, we've got the Tree in January, and we have the Old Woman in February. There's a lot of stability given to you, maybe from a female friend or somebody who doesn't want to let you go. Could be somebody in spirit as well. A sense of survival and power, like you might have to do something but you're not very happy about it, just for survival and power. And then you have a really good, this goes in with the offer coming in April, abundance coming in April. So things might turn around for you in April, and you've overcome a big hill or a big mountain, or a big challenge. In May and June, you have the determination to move forward. I feel like that's more about determination to move forward, okay? Because we've got action here, and this is what I was saying. It's all about action, assertiveness, being on the money, and trying to get out of this protective slowness and procrastination, okay? Because it's not going to do you any good. It's going to rob you of time. It's going to tie things up. It's going to make things more bound and slower than faster. So if you already know that before the year starts, you know what you have to do. You do have a relocation or a home or an offer to move in with someone or marry someone or be with someone by the end of the year. I'm not saying it's not going to happen before then, but it could happen in November. And you could be downloading a book, a song, a poem, some sort of information. You could be downloading some sort of experience or sharing an experience with a wider audience as well. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So you could be imparting knowledge. You could be becoming some sort of a guru or some sort of a leader in your own profession, field or knowledge base. Okay. What else do we have to know with Amira's Love Oracle cards for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? Let's have a look. What else do we need to know for Sagittarius? Then we'll do the lucky charms. Okay, there we go. The Queen, it's like the Ice Queen. It's like the Queen of Swords. She's very clear cut. You know, you're going to have a lot of offers, but you have to use your inner judgment and your inner knowing to know which ones are right and which ones are not right. So that kind of clarifies what that's about. So assertiveness and not getting off the track of what you feel, you know, what you actually want. So being very clear in the beginning about what you want and going for that. We've got the mature man here looking good. Career taking off. Some of you might be meeting somebody through your career, or meeting a man with a stable career, or a businessman of some description, a man who's successful and advanced. He could also wear a business suit or a uniform for work. And he is looking really, really good. He's looking really good. Yeah. So if you're looking for a man, or you are the man, it's saying that your career is going to go through the roof, and or you're going to have a new design for your work or career if you're a female anyway, or you might have to tap into some male energy to get that career off the ground, or business off the ground, whatever that might be. Tapping into your spiritual growth, which is about learning lessons from the past and not repeating mistakes from the past as well. I'm going to do some lucky charms for you, so just hold on for those. And action is first and foremost for Sagittarius for 2025. So it's looking positive, but it's looking like you really have to stay in your game, because you have a lot of offers. So when you get a lot of offers, you need to be discerning about what offers are good and what offers you need to kind of steer clear of, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let's have a look at the lucky charms for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising Put a like if you do, or claim this reading if you'd like to claim it. Okay, there we've got, you feel this star there as well. So there's the star again. So your lucky star is rising. Some of you might be getting into astrology more as well, or you feel like your star is rising. You do have something significant happening around autumn or the fall season, whether it's in the northern or southern hemisphere. So that can also play out for you in some sort of a way. You've got a T initial, a J initial, a B, W, W, B, B, W, B, W. You've got two B's, a B, B. You might get doubles and triples of people, okay? So you might get people who have the same names. So when I predict names, don't stick, sometimes if the first name is not resonating with you, don't stick with the first name, because sometimes the names can be doubles and triples of that person or that name. So you could meet somebody by the same name 2 or 3 times in sequence in a short period of time even, all right? So we've got transformation with the wasp. We've got meditation, feeling very grounded, meditating. You've also got the lucky Buddha here, the fat Buddha, the lucky Buddha. So rub the belly of the Buddha and you'll get your lucky charm, basically. You could also do some sort of lottery. If you need to get some sort of win or abundance, you might actually be lucky in some sort of winning of something. It could be also winning some sort of payment or situation to enter a college, because we've got the owl here. You could get some sort of publishing deal. You might get some sort of subsidy or allowance to study, or you might get a lottery win of some description. So use your inner wisdom to do that. I've got J, John, J, Jenny, Jerry, B, Belinda, Bob, Beatrice, Beyonce. Let me get a few more. Okay. William, Washington, Washington State. I've also got Utah coming through as a message. Utah. Not that we've got Utah here, but it's coming through. I've got Seattle for some of you as well. I've got EAT here, Seattle. I've got an F and a Q, an A and a T. Some of you might be getting into the airlines. That TAA or AT reminds me of the airlines. Johannesburg, Berlin, Belgium, Brussels, Victor, got a V, a J, a Y, Victoria, Federico, Franco, could be first, second, or last name, Florida, some of you will be considering Florida, or France, Queenstown, that's in New Zealand, or somewhere where there's a queen in reign, a reigning queen, somewhere that has a queen. So it could be somewhere in the northern states, somewhere in Northern Europe, like Denmark or Sweden or somewhere like that. I'm not sure where there's a queen. I'm also getting channeled message Queen Latifah. I think some of you might be going to some concerts or some openings or some audiences, or being more around television or film, because I got Beyonce before and also Queen Latifah. So some of you might be going into being an extra in television, or being presented on TV in some way, or in the media in some way, or in a film or music, or on stage in some way as well. You do have a love and a passion for something. It could be a love interest or a passionate interest. And I'm also getting Franco again. So that reminds me of South America, Argentina, and last names. And I'm getting the message far away. So some of you might be going further away than you expected to go, or far away at sea, or you might be working on a cruise ship or something, because that's also somewhere where they have a stage. Some of you might be getting into something on stage, even doing some sort of show, whether it's stand-up comedy, a magic show, playing an instrument, dancing, being on stage in some capacity. That's specifically for some of you. So I wish you all the very best with that, Sag. And I hope it works out in any way. You could also just meet somebody significant at a show or a concert. That can also happen very easily too. That happens a lot, so don't underestimate that one. Meeting somebody at a show or a concert. Could be in Seattle. I'm getting Seattle around it. I'm also getting Vegas and Berlin and Brooklyn for whatever reason. So I hope you enjoyed that, Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for 2025, and please come back and check the readings as the year presents itself and carries on. And I wish you all the very best.